Hey guys, Josh here. Now let's go through the miraculous round of Sliimey in particular. Let's get a bit of background on Sliimey in particular. So Sliimey, he began his CS career as a AWP, primary AWP of Mindfreak. Very unlikely pickup. I do remember early in the career as well that I said like this came really out of nowhere and didn't really give him too much of a shot. And Sliimey was the primary AWP, then became a rifler later on in Mindfreak as Ricky came in to replace him. Not replace him, sorry, to become the primary AWP. And we're going to go through this round in particular where he literally makes his mark on the CS2 scene. So pretty much this is a normal half buy. Chelios gets the opening shot. Now you guys don't know how important that 1D is going to be on Alistair. So Ali has the AWP. Now this is a typical half buy round from Rooster, as you can see here. There's only Tech 9s and Deagles. And basically Chelios gets a 1D here, and this becomes important a lot later on. Now Sliimey was eventually picked up by Rooster after being let go with Super from Mindfreak. And Sliimey replaced, was just basically the fifth player in particular. Because basically of Rooster, they had a revolving fifth door on that fifth player with Danger leaving and various other players leaving as well. And also Nettik leaving to FlyQuest. And Sliimey took this opportunity to take it up as well. Now basically how they got into the situation in the first place is basically how about this happened in particular. It's basically a backstab coming from Shady. So the bomb is on Chelios. Chelios has secured the B bomb site, but not too sure if they're secured yet. He doesn't realize that Shady is coming in from behind, and he loses the bomb in the kitchen, which is one of the most horrible places to lose the bomb. Meanwhile, ASAP can't really back it up. He's taken out by Keen, and this leads to the immortal clutch of Sliimey. Sliimey takes out Keen from behind. They're not sure where Sliimey is at the moment. Basically, Savage holding an off angle, but decides to group up with Shady to protect the bomb. And with time running out, the hopelessness seems to seep in for Rooster. However, Sliimey had no idea in about 10 seconds he's going to be taking the ultimate shot of his life. Going with desperate pot shots into the smoke, trying to stop these away. The smoke goes up, and Sliimey, he's just going to be like, okay, you know what? I know this wallbang is wallbangable. Let's see if we can hit anything. Sliimey told me in DMs what his mindset going through this was. He basically said, no harm in taking a pot shot. We felt like the round was lost already. If we kill one of them with a wallbang, great. You know, that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to do some damage to the economy in particular. As, you know, CT's keeping one alive isn't that great. He also was, you know, he didn't even really think about it, okay? He was like, you know, we got the AWP, we got the AK, we can save those for next round. We got to buy up anyway if you see the economy in the bottom right. That's pretty much it. He wasn't thinking too much about this. So he went for the miracle pot shot, double collat, perfect lineup. Both CTs in particular were lined up perfectly. So basically Shady here at the window, and obviously Savage literally in line with Shady. They line up inadvertently, and you can see the bullet trajectory as well of the thing hitting the wall and hitting both players at the same time, winning the round. And I can say, Sliimey told me that Rooster could not believe it. Rooster was screaming and shouting and jumping, and they had to call a tactical timeout just to get everyone to calm down, just to get everyone to refocus on the game. It turned a really hopeless sort of affair for Rooster into a potential comeback. However, the biggest story is that Rooster still lost 3-0 in the series. But nothing is going to steal this moment from Sliimey with a miraculous double headshot collat wallbang that will define CS2 history and go down as epic as Cold Zero's 4K. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.